day. 1 second. I hate when right before I get on, I forget to do stuff that I should have did. All right, so real quick, today's show is gonna be about NBA Youngboy situation. I got good news, I got bad news. It's however you want to accept it, to be honest with you. So we got some good news, we got some bad news about the NBA Youngboy situation. Actually, a lot of good news, not for nothing. There is a lot of good news. So there's some good news and some bad news revolving around NBA Youngboy. We're gonna discuss that. Um, Besides discussing the good and the bad news revolving around NBA Youngboy, we're also going to talk about a couple of other topics. Obviously, also it's Friday today. I hope everybody's going to have a beautiful day, positive energy, positive thoughts. Real quick, I'm going to tell you some funny shit. For everybody out there who is genuinely a good person, I want to say something real quick. Protect your mental health. The reason why I say this is just because you're a good person, that doesn't mean that you're nice all the time. Don't let people lie to you. People are going to try to lie to you when they want to manipulate you. People are going to try to lie to you when they want to try to make you or force you to do something that they want you to do. And they're going to want to make you feel like if you don't do the thing that they want you to do, then that means that you're not a good person. If you get upset, that means that you're not a good person. All of these are lies. This is gaslighting. This is the individual trying to manipulate you. Good people get angry too. Good people get upset too. So just for an example, if a good person sees somebody murder another individual, they should be upset. How do I know if the chat is dead? I just started the show like less than 2 minutes ago. I don't know what any of that is about. Anyway, shout out to Ryan, shout out to P for Jersey, shout out to Ryan Max's Happy Good Friday was good. BBN Frost, Good Friday, Happy Good Friday. That's a fact. So that's just something I want to point out. Don't let people manipulate you into doing what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying? By saying that if you don't do the thing that they want you to do, that means that you're not a good person. You feel me? So be mindful of that. You got a lot of people out there that's going to try to manipulate you. What up, Haitian Jack? We're going to wait a minute and let people get in here before I start actually talking about the actual topic. Usually the way that we do that is I got tons of graphics up. We get our computer back today. At least that's what we're planning on doing. The computer place isn't open yet. It opens a little bit later today. That's the only reason why I don't have it currently. So we're going to be going to get our computer today. We're going to, so expect videos today after I download everything I need to re-download and get everything set back up. Expect work today. Expect videos today. Expect IG posts today. Expect all of that shit today. We're getting the computer back today. Shout out to that. And I can stop going live off of this phone. Shout out to the phone though for holding us down. I want to give it another minute. We're gonna start talking about the actual NBA Youngboy stuff. We give it between 7 to 10 minutes into the show. We'll start talking about NBA Youngboy. All right, so I'm gonna bullshit for a little while longer if y'all don't mind. If anybody want to say what's up, comment. So that's just something I want to say because I had somebody come into one of the comments and it was like, "Oh, you always talking positive, but you live a negative life." There's nothing about my life that's negative. What up, Tyrone Church? There's zero about my life that's negative. Zero about my life that's negative. I don't do anything. You might be able to say that there's nothing about my life that's either. I don't go out. I don't do no negative. So there's zero about my life negative. I'm going to tell you the funny thing, though. This is what I mean by some people, I'm just 100% lost with some people sometimes. And this is just, you have to understand that if you want to prosper in life, if you want to go meet your dreams, if you want to be successful in life, you have to not care about other people's opinions. You have to literally not care about other people's opinions. You're not going to find anybody that is successful that say, well, I cared about every opinion I came across. You're not going to find anybody that's successful that's going to say that. Not one person. So think about that again when you see people come up in here talking about how I have to respect their opinions. Just keep that in mind. When was the last time you saw Will Smith say, well, you know, everybody's opinion, it matters to me. I made sure that I took everybody's opinion and made sure I crafted it into my own personal life. When was the last time you saw somebody? Has anybody ever seen somebody successful say anything like that? No, you don't. You understand what I'm saying? You know what successful people say? They put on blinders. You know what successful people say? They don't care. They don't get caught up in other people's opinions. So just keep that in mind when y'all see people pull up in here and start talking about fucking opinions. I'm not wrong. Tyrone Church said you never seen. I know you don't. That's what I'm saying. Keep in mind when you see people come up in here and start talking about how I don't respect their opinions. Just keep that in mind. We can't call the drops from yesterday, so I'm going to apologize. So I'm going to call all the drops that came this morning so far. Shout out to Prince to Amir with the $12 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Salute. Shout out to P from Jersey with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, like, you don't see that. Like that's crazy. Like why in the hell? How can you become successful if you paid attention to everybody's opinion? Like literally, how could you ever win at anything if all you did was worry about what other people's opinions were? Like how could you win at anything? You wouldn't win at nothing. What up, Next Stars Live? Next Stars Live says BBN admins Frost. Good morning. Good morning all and Friday. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, so let's talk about this NBA Youngboy situation real quick. First thing I want to say is this. I'm going to ask y'all, what y'all want, the good news or the bad news first? What y'all want first? The good news or the bad news regarding NBA Youngboy? What you want first? I'm gonna let y'all choose. What you want first? Good news or the bad news? I want to know. What would you prefer to hear first? Good news or bad news? Also, hit that like button, please. I don't think they send out notifications for me that much when I do the phone uploads. I don't think they send out the notifications that much. What up? I rock with you, TV. All right, we do the good news first. The good news is that his case might be dropped. Louisiana found out that there were two police officers, particularly, I can't remember the names off the head, two police officers particularly, that they're going to end up throwing over 630 cases out for revolving around guns and drugs. What up, Vic Star? We love Vicks. There's over 620, 630 cases that they plan on throwing out due to corruption in Louisiana. The same officers that arrested NBA Youngboy is the officers that they're throwing cases out of. It's two dudes. Before any of this came up, there were 4 police officers that had their there were 4 police officers that got reassigned. Does anybody know what it means when you get reassigned in the police? Anybody have an idea what it means when you get reassigned in the police? Everybody should, because anybody that's older than 30 years old should, because they say it in movies every single time somebody gets reassigned. So there was 4 police officers that was reassigned. Does anybody have any idea what it means usually when a police officer gets reassigned? Does anybody have any idea what it usually means when a police officer gets reassigned? There was 4 police officers reassigned. There was 2 police officers' cases that they're doing an in-depth review of. And the reason why they're doing an in-depth review of it is because they believe that there was a lot of corruption. Now, this is what I'm going to say. All right, so I'm going to have to... Ryan Mack says it means that you step down from your previous position. Possibly. Don't get left says desk duty. That's possibly. P from Jersey mean they effed up. That's possible. Ryan A says demoted. That's possible. New York Silver Stacker says Morning Frost. BBN fam, salute New York Silver Stacker. Net Stars Live says different duties. That's possible. All of those things that y'all just said is possible. I'm not saying that it's not possible. It's just as possible as the thing that I'm about to tell you. Do y'all ever notice whenever a police officer gets reassigned, it means they hot? Do you ever see when a police officer gets reassigned in the movies, wherever they get reassigned to, those people don't trust them if they don't know why they was reassigned? They be like, yo, Vasquez just got reassigned to whatever duty. And then the people, they don't trust them. They don't know what the fuck they got reassigned for. You ever seen that? They don't go near the person. They don't trust them. You want to know why? Because not all the time, because there are different reasons, but sometimes when an officer gets reassigned, it's because they basically ratted or snitched on other officers, so they cannot work in that department or in that precinct no further, so they get reassigned to a different department or to a different precinct. Right after those 4 officers were reassigned, the 2 officers were under investigation, or at least this is when we're finding out that there's somewhere between 620 and more, somewhere between like 620 and 650 cases involving drugs and guns that are now going to be reevaluated. NBA Youngboy might fall inside of that 650. That's good news, ain't it? Is that good news? I'm thinking that's good news. Now check this out. Listen. Remember when I told y'all I did not think that it was I can't even read when y'all text me, so I don't even know what this says. Oh, funny. So check this out. Hold on. Remember when I told y'all, how did they even know NBA Youngboy was at wherever he was at? They keep trying to say it was a parking lot, but as far as I can tell, the video evidence in which we've all received, it probably was a parking lot. Who knows? So let's just say it was a parking lot. But who called the police? Remember I keep saying that? Who called the police? That did not look like a good neighborhood. It didn't look like anybody that cared to call the fucking police. Maybe they did. Karens are everywhere. But who called the police? When I said, look, I'm not calling nobody a snitch, and I'm not saying that there's somebody in this camp that's dirty. But remember, NBA Youngboy's crib got robbed. What up, Mega Bills? NBA Youngboy's crib got robbed. His security was sitting right out in front of the fucking building. Sleep, allegedly. Allegedly. Sitting out right in front of the crib. Shout out to Vic Star. I'm not going to call her drop. More fully read due course. Shout out to Vic Star. I'm not going to call her drop. When I told y'all that, I said, yo, look, it don't even, why did the police show up? I'm going to say something once again, man, and I know this is one of the reasons why people hate me, because I be literally telling people exactly what's going on, and I really be putting people on the game. But if you're a rapper and the police is showing up to your video shoot, there's a good chance somebody that's what you called them. There's a good chance that somebody, look, I'm going to say something real quick, and then I want to move on. You want to know the reason why, if I was an individual who was like a rapper, and I know that I skated on the lines why I would keep people away from me committing crimes? Because all you need is for one of those people to commit a crime, get ready to get time, and not be solid. That's it. All you need is for one of those people, just one, to get caught with something serious, whether it's they got set up or not. They might have got set up. They might be good people that just got set up and don't want to leave their family, and now they don't know what to do. But all you need is one person that go out there, commit a crime, and then now they don't want to go to jail because they not solid. And now you know what's happening? Now the police got an inside line to everything you doing. You only need one. That's why I'm not hating. I get it. People be thinking I'm hating on what some of a weirdo shit. But I'm not hating. I'm just really trying to put people in the game. When you make it and you start making them dollars, you got to figure out a way to get your niggas out of the hood. Not help them do the hood better. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to laugh at that. I'm not trying to laugh at that. But for real, you need to don't get money and then figure out how to now we can really do all this hood shit. Nah, you get money and then you figure out how to get your brothers out of the hood. That's it. Maybe your homie is irresponsible, but his woman ain't. Maybe your homie is irresponsible, but his mother ain't. You go open up a little business for them. Now they could take care of his irresponsible ass. And you getting money on the back end because you financing the damn business. So this is good for you. You put him on that payroll. Now he ain't even on your payroll no more. And you have your own little company over there called the Smith Company. Because let's say his last name is Smith. You got your own little Smith Company. They over there with that little business that you just started up that his responsible relatives is running. You don't have to worry about your man no more because he on that payroll. Netstar's Live says they trying to turn in a big fish to get off the hook because they caught up. That's a fact. This is all I was trying to say about the NBA Youngboy situation. That's it. We don't know why the police pulled up on him. Shout out to James S. So you see his smoking feet. We don't know because somebody put the super chat. Somebody put the cash app in the jump off, please. We don't know why the police pulled up on him. Maybe it was a stranger that just rolled by and saw. But now that you're telling me that they got arrested by the dirty police officers, I don't believe it was a stranger. I didn't think it was a stranger previously. But now that you tell me they got arrested by the dirty police officers, this sounds like those dirty police officers put some drugs or some guns on somebody that they knew was going to be close to NBA Youngboy sooner or later. NBA Youngboy pulled up in the town. They had to call the police officers up to let the police officers know he in town. We about to do a video shoot. It's on something and something. We're going to be there at 4:30. Pull up. Oh man, we just got this hot tip. Tell me where that does not sound plausible. Tell me how that doesn't sound like something that could have happened. So NBA Youngboy's case has a chance of getting thrown out. And even more importantly, right? I'm going to say this. And this is fucked up because if somebody was to snitch, there ain't nothing they can do. It's not like they could be like, yo, judge, they made me snitch because they can't come back to the hood. So they can't do that. But that's just something to think about. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That shit is just too coincidental that they rolled up on NBA Youngboy like that. Come on. We ain't doing that. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, fuck my knee. Give me 1 second. Be right back. I just want to make you some coffee. So that's part of the good news. Shout out to that. I don't know when he's gonna be able to. We don't know what's gonna happen revolving around that. We only know what's going on right now. We'll see what happens revolving around that in the future. We got to give it some time. We're gonna see exactly what happened. I don't want to discuss exactly what's going on with the Louisiana court system and with the San Francisco and with the California court system, because realistically, if one of the courts decided to let him go or give him bail, they're looking at the same evidence that the other court is looking at. They looking at the same exact evidence. They looking at the same exact everything. They're not looking at nothing different. Both courts got the same information. Why would one court let him go and the other one not? Why would one court say, you know what, it'd be cool to give him bail, and the other one say, no, we ain't giving him bail? They're working with the same information. They're 100% working with the same information. What up, Queen Shy? How you doing this morning, baby girl? They're 100% working with the same information. The California courts and the Louisiana courts are working with the same information. What do the Louisiana courts know that the California courts don't know? Oh man, I got up to actually do a thing and I didn't do the thing. I got to actually do it. I'm doing okay. Appreciate you. Can we get those likes up, please? That's all I'm saying. What is California looking at? They're looking at the same information. So now check this out. What up, DJ Cashroll? As far as right now, NBA Youngboy is going to have to stay in jail. That means that he's going to have to stay in jail till court starts. So NBA Youngboy is about to be in jail for quite some time. They're not letting him out. Do you want to know what the warrant was actually for to pick him up? Let me tell you what the warrant was for to pick him up. And this is why, I don't know, we have to look at Louisiana through a side eye. We got to be looking at Louisiana like this at this point. You want to know why we got to be looking at Louisiana like this? Because what did Louisiana initially say was the reason in which why he got arrested? Because there was because he was holding 2 guns, right? There was pictures of him holding guns. Then that came out and everybody is basically like, that's bullshit. So now what is Louisiana saying? The reason why he had a warrant out for his arrest, which might be the truth. I'm not saying it's not the truth. I'm not saying neither isn't the truth, just so we can be clear. But the reason why there was a warrant out for his arrest is because he missed some court appointed drug testing. He was supposed to be getting court appointed drug testing and whatnot. He missed the court appointed drug testing. So that's why they're trying to say actually that there was a warrant out for his arrest, just so we could be clear. So that's what Louisiana is saying now. Remember, first they were saying, well, he's a felon. He was holding 2 guns in the photo. But 9 times out of 10, I bet you everybody was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That was a whole video shoot. He was holding 2 guns in a video shoot? Mega Bill says, hey, Frost, just a thought. Quando is down with NBA Youngboy. Lil Tim gets a bond a day after NBA gets locked up. We all know how he could have looked at. Just a thought. I don't want to call NBA Youngboy a snitch, just so we could be clear. I don't want to call NBA Youngboy a snitch, just so we could be clear. I don't want to call Little Tim a snitch, just so we could be clear. But I want to propose something, and I want us to think about something real quick. First, who are you saying snitched? Because an argument could be made that if anyone snitched, both of them could have snitched. The only way I'm looking at it is, are you trying to say Little Tim snitched? Are you trying to say that the reason why Louisiana is trying to go after NBA Youngboy and get him locked up the way that they got him locked up and don't want to let him out is because information that they might have that they might not want to let go publicly because they still got to arrest more people? And the reason why he's arrested is because NBA Youngboy might have actually put a hit out on somebody or something along those lines. I'm not saying that that's what happened. But I'm saying, to go along with your comment, hey, Frost, just a thought, Quando was down with NBA Youngboy. Little Tim gets a bond the day after Youngboy gets locked. We all know how it could be looked at. Just a thought. So what I'm saying is this, Mega Bills. Who are you saying is the snitch? You see why you don't beef with people? I want to say this again. I have no beef with anyone. If somebody has beef or a problem with me, that's them. I have no beef with anyone. I don't want bad for anyone. I don't want anybody getting hurt. I don't want anybody injured. I don't want nothing negative happening to anyone. And shout out to Mega Bills. Welcome to the BBN game, my brother. You just joined the green team. Now you need to go copy your green team merch or your Frost merch. So what are you trying to say? I'm asking you. I'm not questioning you or trying to be disrespectful. I just want to be clear on that. So I just want to know, like, what is your position on this matter? On which one, Mega Bills? Or that's what I'm saying. Are you trying to say, yes, it's definitely comfortable? Are you trying to say, just so we can be clear, are you trying to say NBA Youngboy snitched, or are you trying to say old dude snitched, Lil Tim? Because quite possibly, if Lil Tim snitched, NBA Youngboy ain't never coming out. I'm gonna say that again. If Lil Tim snitched, if Lil Tim snitched, and I'm not saying he is, I'm not calling anybody a snitch, but if Lil Tim snitched, NBA Youngboy ain't never coming out. Because that's a murder for hire, homie. They're going to say that he was a kingpin boss. It was a murder for hire. We have to... This guy is hiring people to go murder people. He's never coming home. If that is the case. I don't know if that's the case, and I'm not saying that's the case. Mega Bill says, Lil Tim. I'm not saying he snitched, but the street's been saying that. I don't think either one of them told. Yet, the police will make it look like somebody's a snitch when the person ain't told. That's a fact. I think if they do you dirty like that, though, they got an obligation to keep you safe, though. On some real shit. I think if they do you dirty like that, I think if the police, if the government, if the FBI, who the hell, do you dirty like that and try to make it look like you snitching and you ain't never snitch, I think that they kind of have an obligation to keep you safe. What up, Miss Lady? How you doing? She says, happy Friday, Frost, BB and fam. Happy to catch you live. Happy to have you here. Let's hit that like button, everybody. The divide and conquer technique. Look. Little Tim didn't even have bail, did he? I'm not saying he's doing anything. Is it true that Quando Rondo said that he's not dealing with nobody except for Little Tim anymore? And that starts live says Frost. Just as I was saying it. Netstar Live says Frost. Quando just spoke on how he ain't hanging out with no one but Little Tim, and that's it. Quando Rondo spooked about something. Well, just to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not saying anyone snitched. I don't want nobody to get that thought in their head that I'm saying that anybody snitched. I'm not putting snitching on nobody, right? We're going to find out when people go to court whether somebody snitched or not, or we're going to find out through documentation or real paperwork. We could hypothesize all you want. There's certain people that they come to me and be like, yo, a person snitched. And I'm like, where the paperwork, right? So we need paperwork for certain things. That's clear. But I want to say something real quick. You could snitch and there be no paperwork. A lot of y'all's out here hanging out on the streets with dudes that y'all think is super solid. And them dudes don't got no paperwork, but they busy steered the police in the right direction to get a nigga. Right? I'm just gonna say this much. Be mindful of the people that always want to be cool with everybody. Like every time people come around, they make sure that they're in their company. They make sure that they're laughing and joking with everybody. Like some of these people are cool. Don't get it confused. But be mindful because that's where a lot of the snitches hide. There's rarely going to be a person who's a snitch that's going to be like not trying to talk to everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Because literally their job is to get to know people, be affable, be approachable. Literally their job is to find out information, so they have to talk to everybody, right? They have to be super friendly. They have to talk to everybody. That's literally what a snitch has to be, right? So I say all that to say this. Quando Rondo might be just trying to save his career. Because realistically speaking, Quando Rondo can't go do tours, right? He can't do shows. Where could Quando Rondo go do shows at? These dudes is gonna pull up on him anyway he try to go do a show, right? Tell me where I'm wrong. Am I wrong? These dudes, OTF, allegedly, is gonna pull up on him. They first opportunity. You heard what the Chirac Grim Reaper said. Little Reese said they're gonna be smoking on Lil 10. Right as I'm saying it. Shout out to Ryan Mack. Lil Reese said they're gonna be smoking on Lil 10. Right? They're gonna roll up a fat backwoods. A big backwoods. That's what he said, right? First of all, Lil Reese, y'all still smoke backwoods? Anyway, so what up, Rule? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones, shout out to Backwoods. I'm saying shit, but I'm not trying to attack Backwoods. Shout out to Backwoods. Shout out to Toya from Harlem with the $5 drop. She says Harlem World. What did the five fingers say to the face? The haters. So I say all that to say this, right? He can't do shows. It don't even make sense for him to get rid of his entourage unless he didn't think he could trust everybody that was over there and wanted to make his circle smaller. What up, Marcus Castillo? Shout out to New Mexico. Salute to New Mexico. You already know what it is. It don't make any sense for Quando Rondo to dub everybody unless he was trying to make his circle smaller. Then the question becomes, why is he trying to make his circle smaller? What's going on? Tell me where I'm wrong. Can we tell me where I'm wrong? What up, BQ Mommy? Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. Axeman says Quando Rondo can't even move around like he wants to. Exactly. So if Quando Rondo already can't get around, can't move around, can't go nowhere because he got people at his back, on his back, right? What kind of sense does it make for him to make his team smaller? Did somebody explain that to me? What army goes into war and says, you know what? We got 10,000 troops, but you know we only need about 1,000. Let's let those other 9,000 troops go. Who says that? Who says that? Who goes into a gunfight like, yo, we got full clip, but you know what? We just gonna get rid of this whole clip, dump the whole clip. We just gonna keep the one in the chamber. Who does that? Nobody does that. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that he's getting rid of the rest of his team and allegedly getting rid of the rest of his team and only keeping Quando Rondo, why would he do that? Why would he do that? Just saying. It seems to me like he might be trying to insulate him. It seems to me like some money people pulled up on him and told him he had to get rid of those guys. That could also have happened. Maybe somebody put him on the game. Maybe somebody told him they was about to make you a pack. Who knows? Shout out to Marcus Steele with the $10 drop. He said, respect for us. Good morning to the BBN fan. Netstar says he know on top of everything else Lil Tim solid and he could trust him with his life. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like a lot of people are upset that, including myself, that King Vaughn is gone. Don't get it confused. But at the end of the day, I mean, they was in the heat of the moment. I don't know what you could say about Little Tim. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how you could really criticize what Little Tim did. They was in the heat of the moment, and that's what popped off, and that's what happened. And when you on go, you on go. Period. What up, Native Son? What up, New Talent? When you on go, you on go. That's it. You feel me? Hassan Shipman says, does he pay an entourage? If so, he might be running out of money. That could be it also. That's a fact. It could just be that simple. Oh, who said that? Hassan Shipman. It might just be that simple, my brother. He might be just running out of money. He can't do shows. He might literally be running out of money. I don't think his, with all due respect, I don't think his streaming is really popping, is it? How popping is his streaming? I don't know if he's not doing incredible numbers on streaming, is he? These dudes don't come out with enough music. I was in a conversation with a young lady a while back. So I'm like, you know, talking to her about her music or whatever. And she basically said that, like, she came out with a song like 7 months ago. And I'm like, that's a long time ago. Like, you don't have no new music you working on? Like, you don't have no new music that's coming out? And apparently, she didn't even have new music that was coming out, and she thought 1 or 2 songs a year was okay. So I said, I said, all right, it is what it is. I said, it is what it is. Apparently, she thought 1 or 2 songs a year was okay. So, you know, shout out to that. Native Son said, I have a theory that maybe Quando dropped the extra load because since the bag ain't coming in, some outside entity might want to put money up to get some inside intel from his squad and how he moving. Maybe. That 100% perfectly aligns with me saying that I don't think that he feels that he can trust the people that's everybody that's with him. Nestar's Live said, it's a tough pill to swallow, but no one is saying Little Tim didn't move right. Yeah, that's a fact. I can't be mad at what happened what Little Tim did. They was outnumbered, outgunned. He moved off of instinct, I'm gonna assume. I'm not accusing him or anybody else of, I don't think this was a setup. I know a lot of people do, and there's some weird shit happening, and I don't think this was a setup. I don't think nobody set anybody up. I literally think this is just something that just happened and spun out of control. That's what I think happened. I think this is just an unfortunate situation and it spun out of control. But hold on, let's get back to NBA Youngboy for a second. Because just like we had good news, the good NBA Youngboy news for everybody that just got in here, the police officers that arrested him are now in trouble for corruption. A quick breakdown is there were 4 officers that have just recently been removed from the station that they was in, and they've been reassigned. Those 4 officers was reassigned, and 2 other officers are under investigation for corruption involving somewhere between 620 arrests and 650 arrests that revolves around guns and drugs. So there's a belief that there's a good chance that NBA Youngboy might fall inside of that criteria, since those are the officers that actually arrested him for the situation that they have right now, as far as with the video shoot situation, I believe. And that's why I was trying to tell y'all previously that what I think happened was there's a good chance that there was somebody that was on NBA Youngboy's team that got in trouble with the police. What up, King Will? got in trouble with the police. And when they got in trouble with the police, what they decided to do was, the next time NBA Youngboy, just so we could be clear, one of the things the police have done, will do, and this is not, I'm not considering this good or bad police work, by the way. I'm just saying this is something that's a practice. And what they will do is they will try to get somebody jammed up close to a target that they want. Okay, so that guy right there, he's cool with I don't want to just say a rapper's name because I'm not trying to throw dirt on nobody or get nobody caught up. So let's say just use NBA YoungBoy. Those guys over there that do all of those crimes. Every time NBA YoungBoy comes to town, he fucks with them. So what we need to do is we need to get one of those motherfuckers on the hook. Shout out to Salty Sex Creation. He says, salute everybody. Blessings on this Friday. So what the police feel is that they need to get somebody on the hook. So they need to arrest you, get you caught up for something, so they could then compel you to, whenever NBA Youngboy come to town, you're gonna tell us where he at. You're gonna tell us what he doing. Oh, word, NBA Youngboy shooting a video today. Word, what's gonna be? There's gonna be guns and drugs there. All right, don't worry. To give us the location, we're gonna pull up. You feel me? So I say all that to say this, that there is a small chance that NBA YoungBoy might be able to get out of this particular situation if his particular arrest is thrown out. We don't know if his arrest will be thrown out at this point. Now, with all that being said, the biggest problem that NBA YoungBoy actually, it seems, is dealing with right now is that the state of Louisiana, they want him badly. Remember when he was first arrested? The reason why they said that he was arrested when they chased him down in California was on a warrant, and the warrant came from two allegedly. This is what they were saying. The guns that there was two guns that he was seen holding. He's a felon. He can't be in the possession. He can't be in the criminal possession of a gun or some shit like that, of a firearm. So there was two guns that they saw him holding and still photos from that video shoot that happened in Louisiana, because they confiscated everything, cameras, guns, drugs, everything. They confiscated everything. So now they're saying the reason why he's actually under arrest and the reason why he got arrested, or there was a warrant for him, was because he missed court mandated appointments. He had some drug tests he was supposed to take. He missed one because he had to get something done. He had to go ahead. He had a dentist appointment in New York or something like that. So, but he never made up that appointment, and it was he never made up that drug testing. So there was a couple of different reasons in which that he missed, that was court appointed, that he missed. Now, with that being said, obviously they can just lock you up whenever you miss something that's court appointed. But how often do you miss some court appointed shit and they give you a second chance? Like, they do that to rappers all the time. Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? Don't they do that to rappers all the time? The rapper's supposed to like do some court appointed shit and they miss it and then they give him a second chance. They do that all the time, don't they? Am I wrong? I thought that happened all the time. So that's basically what he's supposed to be arrested for. So this is the bad news. When Louisiana turned down the bail and stripped him of the bail, basically he's not going to be able to get bailed out. Now he has to stay in jail until court. He has to stay in jail till court. Mega Bill says there's something weird with the Tim situation. Allegedly, he was a felon in possession of a firearm which was used in the murder and gets a bond. While on bond, he's taking pictures with guns while on bond. I haven't seen any of the new pics from him. Send them to me real quick. I get my computer back today. I'll be able to work on some stuff. I'm supposed to be getting my computer back today. If anybody wants to help with that, y'all can pull up to the Cash App or the PayPal. Just so I'm just gonna throw that out there. Supposed to be getting the computer back today. If anybody wants to drop something in the Cash App or in the PayPal, you're quite open to it. Yeah, that'd be a good look. So I say all that to say this. Is this good for NBA Youngboy? Is this NBA Youngboy got arrested? And I saw somebody post something one day in here, and they was talking about the police saved him. Like, do y'all think that NBA Youngboy life is in danger? I'm curious. Who thinks NBA Youngboy's life is in danger out here on the street? I'm curious because the other day when we was talking about this, I think when we initially started talking about this particular situation, somebody posted they saved him. I want to know who thinks is there a chance that NBA Youngboy's life is in danger. He's beefing with a lot of people. I mean, I don't know. I want to know what you guys think about this. I don't know. I can't say it is. I can't say it isn't. He's beefing with a lot of people, and I don't know his strength, right? NBA Youngboy smoking coke. Okay, Daniel Morales. That's not something I care to look into. I assume most rappers are doing some kind of drugs. I'm just saying. I assume most rappers are doing drugs. What the fuck? So I don't smoke nobody blunt. Well, that's a couple of different reasons, but I just don't. Hold on. Let's read some of these comments. Mega Bill says, I think all of these young boys move recklessly, and it's not cool seeing 20 years olds dying like this. I agree with you. Net Stars Live says, Force, you might be on to something. Somebody else brought that up, not me, but Rue, don't nobody see them dots. Jones says, could somebody explain to me who OTF killed outside of Chicago? Them boys in GA ain't playing. The internet hyping this up. Somebody might try something. Who knows my opinion? First of all Atlanta and Florida ain't nothing to play with. Georgia and Florida ain't nothing to play with. All right, I'm just gonna explain this to y'all right now. Georgia and Florida is nothing to play with. None of them, Louisiana, none of them. No, these places ain't nothing to play with. We understand what's going on in Chicago, right? We understand. Much respect to Chicago. Salute. Copy. We respect y'all. We understand what's going on. But Georgia and Florida ain't nothing to fuck with. Georgia and Florida ain't nothing to play with. They're not to play with. Don't play with Georgia and Florida. All right? I have so much family from Georgia and Florida, and that I have a cousin in Georgia that shot a dude 6 times over 10 cents. I'm going to say this again. I have a cousin in Georgia that shot a dude 6 times over 10 cents. The Dean says, it seems that NBA Youngboy was on the downward path, beefing with Chicago rappers, Texas, back home. But after Vaughn passed, he started getting dark quick. I don't know. That's some shit. BQ Mommy said they on different timing. That's a fact. Vic Star says, join the green team. Everybody join the green team. That Stars Live says, folks be thinking they slow, but for real, they quick to snap, crackle, pop. That's a fact. 7 McMillan said, Florida ain't nothing to play with. Still wondering why Zimmerman. What the hell does Zimmerman got to do out here? Somebody put that 7 McMillan guy on the damn on the timeout. Don't nobody got time for your shit. Prince Tuamir says Texas is a serious problem. That's a fact. Rude, don't nobody see them dots. Jones says, I think Youngboy life is in danger because Youngboy kept the gun on him at all times, even with security. He might just be paranoid also. From what I hear, there was Youngboy did a video or song with what's that dude from Memphis? What's that dude from Memphis? I forgot his name. Is he from Memphis? I think he's from Memphis. I can't remember his name, but there's the light-skinned rapper from Memphis that talk about eating booty hole all the time. Well, he used to talk about always eating booty hole. I don't know what's going on with this guy. No, what happened was he said he did a video shoot with NBA Youngboy, and NBA Youngboy was scared to get out. Gates. I'm talking about Gates. Salute to Ryan Mack, Kevin Gates. So he said he did a video with NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy was scared to get out the car. So NBA Youngboy might just be doing so much drugs he got a paranoia issue. Also, could we get those likes up, please? We got 100 people in here. We could get to 60 likes, can't we, y'all? So Kevin Gates said NBA Youngboy NBA Youngboy might have a paranoia issue. Kevin Gates is from New Orleans. All right, shout out to Kevin Gates. I don't know where he was from. I thought he was from Memphis. Shout out to Kevin Gates. I said Memphis, and somebody said Moneybag Yo, so we don't know where these rappers is from. It's okay. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that hit the like button when they pull up. No, I don't think Kevin. Wait, Kevin Gates did tattoo NBA on him, right? NBA tattooed Kevin Gates on him. They did do that. Anyway, Kevin Gates said that shit. I'm just telling you. Kevin Gates said he wouldn't get out the car. Kevin Gates said they was doing a video shoot. NBA Youngboy would not get out the car. Okay, nobody's talking about Youngboy's situation. So, Amen is an absolute idiot. All we doing is talking about the court shit. Nobody is talking about whatever beef he might have in the street or not in the street. So we're literally just saying shit that's actual 100% fact. So how can we be off? Tell me what we're off about so far before we decide to hit you. Don't hit him with bags. But if that dude can't tell us what we're off of from. I don't know where Kevin Gates from. Kevin Gates is from America. How about that? Matter of fact, I'm not even going to say America. You know the Kevin Gates that's from the Milky Way? You know the Kevin Gates that's from the Milky Way? Anthony Juarez says, Sha got love for down south, but we really have out of town beat. Really, that's a fact. Anything happens, most likely be in-house. That's a fact. Shout out to Anthony Juarez with the $9.99 drop. Anthony Juarez pulled up. He said, you know what, Jack Frost? I'm going to show you that we appreciate what you do over there at the BBN Network, your whole channel. We appreciate everything you're doing, Mr. Jack Frost. Appreciate you, Mr. Anthony Juarez. I'm lame as hell, Black Wolf. I'm the lamest of the lames. There is nobody that has ever lamed at the level that I lame. Thank you, Black Wolf. Also, you're in here watching this guy who is so lame. So I appreciate your like. I appreciate your view. Thank you for coming in here, giving me a view just to tell me that I'm lame. Yo, do you understand the hypocrisy of that? Yo, I'm gonna go waste my time to go tell this guy about how much I don't like him. Shout out to you. The fuck? I'm gonna go. There's this dude, right? Imagine. Hold on. Let's stop for a second. I want to make jokes. Imagine talking to like your kids or something. Your kids is like 10 years old. I don't know how old your kids is. And you're like, yo, look, you know what daddy is gonna do? Daddy is gonna spend his time telling somebody that he don't like them. The kids is even gonna be looking at you like, what the fuck? Are you serious? This is really what we doing? Is this what we doing? Is this really what we doing? Yes, daddy is gonna spend his time telling people. I mean, I'm not gonna be working on getting you kids anything for you. I'm not gonna be working on making your kids, my kids' lives better. I'm not gonna be working on making my kids' life better. I'm gonna be spending all of my time. I'm gonna be spending all of my energy to hate on this random guy that I don't even know. I'm gonna be spending. I'm not gonna be trying to get no generational wealth for you guys. I'm not gonna be going out there and working the job so I could pay the bills, so I could keep roof over your head. You know what I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna be spending all of my time chasing after this another grown man. That's what I'm gonna be doing. shout out to what was his name? Black Wolf. Shout out to Black Wolf. Shout out to Black Wolf. Black Wolf's like, I'm not gonna. I love you guys, but I love this other guy more. I love this guy so much that I'm gonna be spending all of my time trying to get his attention. That's how much I love him. I love this guy. I love this guy that much. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to Juro with the $2 drop. He says Juro Uptown out now. Go check it out. And also, his IG is Mr. Juro. Shout out to Juro. What up, God is with me. He says the Most High has arrived. Most High is always here. The fuck? Most High is always here. Don't let that shit fool you. Shit is dumb funny. Be like, I'm gonna spend all of my time. Kids, I know you're hungry. I know you're hungry, but you're gonna have to deal with those hunger pangs. Because me, I gotta spend all of my time chasing after Jack Frost. I gotta spend all of my time chasing after Jack Frost. Nobody's talking about a kid. What the fuck? I gotta spend all of my time chasing after Jack Frost. Me and my friends. That's all we do for a living. We just chase after Jack Frost. We got this whole chat room. It's like 1,000 of us in there. And all we do is chase after Jack Frost all day. Shout out to that. He's like, sometimes I play with myself and I think about Jack Frost. Sometimes I just be in the shower. I get my hands all lathered up. I get my hands all lathered up, and then I start thinking about Jack Frost. Sometimes I light some candles, and sometimes I light some candles and I just sit in the tub with a glass of wine and a good book, and I think about Jack Frost. Just think about him. He be sitting in the tub and shit, reading a book and shit. He be sitting in the tub like this, reading the book, just thinking about Jack Frost, just drinking his wine from a real tall flute. You having a flute. You having a whole wine flute. The flute, well, it's a champagne flute, so I guess he's not. It'd be a whole wine glass. He just be drinking his wine and shit. He has the cup like this, just drinking his wine, reading a good book. Jack Frost. Woo. Gives me chills. No, just gives me chills. This whole Jack Frost thing, it gives me chills. Hey, my niece is in here. Everybody say what's up to Brooklyn. What up, Mario? I gotta be just in here, just be thinking of Jack. I be getting my hands all lathered up in the shower. Shout out to Dave Brown becoming part of the BBN gang. Salute. Everybody say what's up to my niece, Brooklyn. And that's 2 N's. I'm laughing and shit. I'm not even gonna say that joke, but I'm over here laughing. I'm like, this next joke I'm not gonna say. Oh man, you guys is the worst. I'm laughing and shit. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I'm not gonna tell this next joke and shit. It's too terrible, and I know that there's kids in here. But what up, bro? What up, Banger? Everybody say what's up to my brother, Banger, in the chat. I'm not gonna say this next joke, but it's too terrible. It's absolutely too terrible. But adults. All I'm saying is he's coming out of the shower and people are looking at him like, what's that on your face? And he's like, they're like, what's that white stuff on your face? And they're like, I was thinking about Jack. Oh man. Oh man. I was thinking about Jack. They were like, what's all that white stuff on your face, homie? I was in the shower. Okay, I got my hands all lathered up. Oh, quiet. I'm not demonstrating nothing. I'm gonna leave it alone. I was in the shower, man. I don't know what happened. I got my hands lathered up. I was thinking about Jack and Frost, and then boom, it happened. Oh man. Oh man, shout out to that guy though, Black Wolf. Now we know what type of time Black Wolf is on, everybody. And whenever Black Wolf shows up, we know exactly what type of time Black Wolf is on. He's in the shower, he's getting them hands lathered nice and clean. He's like, oh, you gotta do this one, Jack Frost. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. Liberty Hazelton is in here? I ain't seen him. I missed him. Liberty Hazelton is in here. I was too busy laughing. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. Liberty Hazelton is in here. Black Wolf. Whenever we see Black Wolf, we know what type of time Black Wolf is on now. Though. If y'all see him in another chat, y'all know exactly what type of time Black Wolf is on. If you see Black Wolf anywhere, you know exactly what type of time he's on. He's probably got one hand on the... Black Wolf probably going to town right now. Black Wolf is going to town on himself right now. He's looking at the phone like this. He's like, look at Jack Frost, them eyes. He's like, them Jack Frost. Jack Frost is a handsome man. Shout out to Black Wolf. Can we get back to the topic? He's howling in the shower. He's howling. He sound like Mario. He's not howling. He sound like Mario. Whoever's in his house right now, he in the bathroom. They just hear Mario signs coming out of the fucking bathroom. Mario sounds and shit. He sound like Mario. It's just coming out of the bathroom. They're like, what the hell is going on in there? They banging on the door. Yo, what's going on in there? What are you doing? He sounded like Mario. People, they banging on the door, man. They're like, yo, man, we gotta go to the bathroom. What you doing in there? Get out of that bathroom. He's like, you know what time it is. Jack Frost is alive. Shout out to Black Wolf. Shout out to Black Wolf. Shout out to you, my brother. Big Star says, right, that's it. Tip me over the edge. I'm going to the other side of the bar, joining the customers. I need a drink. Shout out to James S with the $5 drop. He said for the fuckery. I'm gonna assume this is a hater drop. What did the five fingers say to the face? He's like, woo! He sounds like Mario, yo. Shout out to that guy. Shout out to Black Wolf. Whenever y'all see Black Wolf in any chat, do the woohoo. You know, Mario. Like woohoo. Whenever y'all see Black Wolf anywhere, shout out to that guy. Shout out to Black Wolf. No, man. Shout out to Black Wolf, man. I don't know what to tell you, homie. You probably need to change some of your plans, Black Wolf. I can't see the GoFundMe right now, but I appreciate you, David Round. The haters. Whenever you see Mario, whenever you see Black Wolf anywhere, but woo! In the bathroom, that's all they hear. Woo! Like, what the fuck is going on? Mario! He's just in the bathroom making those noises. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $4.99 drop. No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. What did the five fingers say to the face? No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. He's just in the bathroom. He's like, woohoo, Mario! He's just in the bathroom, man. Nobody knows what's going on with that guy. He's knocking on the door. They like, get out of there. Shout out to him. Got them hands all lathered up. Nah, man. Where he at? Hey, Black Wolf, you still in here? Anybody else in here? Any more haters in here? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Is there any more haters in here? Because I can just deal with you now. What did the five fingers say to the face? I can just deal with you now, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to Dave Brown with the $10 drop. Appreciate you, my brother. There's also Cash App. I don't care. Like, I appreciate however you sent it. You sent it, boom. Appreciate you. Nigga. Do no 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 no. Do no 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 no. Shout out to DSTN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. Shout out to the Black Wolf over there doing whatever the hell it is that he's planning on doing. It's like, yo, look, kids, man. I know what you thought was gonna happen, but I'm going in the bathroom. Jack Frost is on. We need to get these hands nice and lathered. Can we get those lights up, if y'all don't mind? Appreciate you. What up, Mark Hernandez? Black Cuddy, salute to the Black Spades. People are weird, Joe. Yo, look, I'm gonna explain something to you. I'm just trying to avoid conflict. I don't be caring to be getting into conflict. I spent too much of my life being involved in conflict. So I'm always trying to avoid conflict. Why people swear you soft if you want to avoid conflict? Nigga, I'm tired of fighting. I want to go do some shit that I like doing. Well, not that I don't like it, but I want to go do some shit that isn't destructive. I'm tired of being, I just don't want to, I'm tired of the bullshit. Can a brother just be tired of going through bullshit? People be like, oh, you don't want to fight for no reason. You don't want to reasonlessly fight with us. No. What the fuck? Black Wolf is trending right now. Woo! Shout out to that guy. Thank you, Anthony Juarez. Why worry about someone who means you no good anyway? Who cares about their moist feelings? I don't know. I just wanted to make jokes. I just wanted to make jokes. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I just wanted to make jokes. That guy just gave me the perfect opportunity to say funny things. I don't even know that song. Mr. Phil Jackson. I have no idea who makes that song, where that song is. Can we talk about NBA Youngboy again, if y'all don't mind? I don't know, Dale. Are we just all the way? What time is it? All right, so we're at the part of the show where the show's almost over, just so we could be clear. So if anybody's gonna do a drop, you're gonna want to do it now. And I can't see all of the drops on the super chat, so I want to apologize because for some strange reason they don't let me see all of the super chat drops from my phone. I don't know why. So I want to apologize to everybody that I can't call out your super chat drops. But we picking the computer up today, so that problem is about to be solved. We're going to get our computer back today. At least that's the plan. If anybody wants to drop anything in the Cash App or in the PayPal and Cash App are both open. You can go drop something in the PayPal or in the Cash App. Shout out to Non-Bigness. He says, BBN, what's going on? All of the things. All of the things is happening all at once. We was over here telling jokes. We were saying things extremely funny about some dude named Black Wolf. So yeah, so we picking up the computer today. If anybody want to contribute to the Get the Computer Out of the Shop Fund, you can go right to our Cash App and you can go right to our PayPal. Yo, what up, Frio? We got Frio up in here. Peace, King. We pick up the computer today. I thought I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you. I thought it was gonna cost like $250 to get the computer out. That shit is without taxes like $280. Shout out to NetStars Live with the $5 drop. He said for Black Wolf making us laugh all morning. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Yes, it was good. It was very good that Black Wolf pulled up in here. It was very good that y'all need to go check out Frio on all digital streaming platforms. Go check out the brother Frio, Isa Black on all streaming platforms. Y'all need to go pull up on them. We're gonna be having a lot of Frio on this channel. New York is expensive. New York is expensive. This is a fact. What time we got? I'm ready to go get the computer right now. That place opened up a couple of minutes ago. I'm ready to go get my computer right fucking now. I need it immediately. I want to go work on it, but the show ends at 11. So pumped up. Because y'all don't understand. I'm going to say something real quick. We've already finished talking about the NBA Youngboy stuff. We discussed all of that. This is the part of the show where we're bullshit. I want to explain something to y'all real quick. The fan in my computer is busted. Shout out to Non-Bigness with the $2.99 drop. He says, just for the quick peek, enjoy the day, BBN fam. Appreciate you. Salute. The fan on my computer is busted. So I'm going to explain something to y'all. That means that my fucking mother, whatever the hell was the shit inside of the computer, that shit get hot as shit. So think about it like this. We stream for an hour, right? 2 hours. We stream for an hour and a half, 2 hours, right? We stream for an hour and a half, 2 hours, right? Why? You just don't believe that I get my computer fixed? I'll tell you what, I'll show you the receipt. How about that, Boss Manger? So, what up, Brooklyn 456? So, what be happening is we stream for 2 hours in the morning. My fan don't work. So that means that I got to turn the computer off at least for an hour, 2 hours after we finish streaming. So I can't go back to work. And then I got to work on the computer. And then I got to turn the computer back off again so it could rest before the Tonight Show. My fan don't work. So I know people be like, yo, why aren't you putting out as many videos as you used to put out as often? Video. I can't. I do have a fan, but it's not here and I can't go get it. I probably have to buy a new one. I do have one of those things. It's not here and I can't go get it. Next time I get an opportunity to go get it, I'm going to try to go get it. But just so y'all can understand what's going on. So maybe I use a computer for streaming and I use a different computer for something else. I don't know. We'll see what happens. He can't comment because his hands is lathered up. He has all the soap on his fingers. He's trying to press buttons. He's trying to talk to us right now. He's like this, trying to press buttons, but he got soap all over his fingers. It's not registering with the static electricity. He told you he's in the tub. He got a glass of wine. He got the wine like this. You know, when you got the wine like this with the flute thing between your fingers like this. He got the wine like this. Holding the wine. Woo! he's doing that. Shout out to that shit. I probably need a Mac. I need a Mac anyway. That's a fact. I'm sorry about that if you didn't get your notification that stars. I did call it though. Alright, I consider a MacBook. I need a Mac anyway, not for nothing, so that might not be a bad idea. I know, I spoke to the dude that said he has a Mac for me. Doesn't it seem like Boss Ranger isn't concerned with anything but like my business? Like Boss Ranger, does anybody ever see Boss Ranger comment? Like just comment? Or is it all of his comments trying to either talk about like some personal shit that is of no consequence to anybody? Like, what the fuck? One with the M1 chip though. Copy. I got it. I'm gonna try to remember. Now don't kick him, but I noticed that with all of his comments every day. You can get me a Mac for $500. right, so we're gonna put together $500 and get that Mac. Queen Shot says, I agree. I may not be the biggest fan of Apple, but yeah, for the type of work you do, I'd recommend it. Yeah, I already know. Macs are also what most people use when they're music producers and things as such. All right, Filter, hit me on the DMs. We try to see what we can do about getting that Mac. Shout out to Salty Sack with the $20 drop. He says, lose something for the computer. Be Putin. Shout out to Salty Sack. Definitely appreciate you. Y'all all need to go pull up the Salty Sack's creations, by the way. As soon as I get my computer back, I got some ideas for doing a thing. I should have told them to put a fan in the bitch. I should have told them to fix the fan. Maybe they do fix the fan without me asking. Maybe they fix the fan without me asking. Maybe that's already in the price. Anyways, at 11 o'clock yet, because we got to get up out of here. We got a couple of more minutes to 11. What do y'all want to do? Y'all want me to just tell jokes, or y'all ready for me to just get out of here? Ooh. Y'all want me to just tell jokes, or y'all want me to just get up out of here? Maybe that's why it's more than I thought. That's a fact, James S. Because I'm not going to lie to you. I initially thought it was going to be around $250. When the dude added on the extra monies, I was like, fan less than $10. Well, I thought it was going to be $250. It's coming out to $275, $280, something like that. So that's about $10 more, right? That falls inside of the fan, and then you got to also installation, right? Jokes. I gotta tell jokes more often, not for nothing. This particular place, I've dealt with them before, and they're good. They're good. This particular place is good. I've dealt with them before. Big Star said, in the live, so everybody can leave laughing. They're gonna see White Wolf. He's gonna have like dried up white stains on his face. They're gonna be like, what happened? He's gonna be like, Frost. They're gonna be like, yo, White Wolf. I mean, Black Wolf. What is those dried up white things on your face? He's gonna be like, Frost. Woohoo! Like, what the fuck? What the hell is going on here? I'm like, what in the hell? What's going on here? What is happening? Why is these things happening? It's my Frost mask. He's like, oh man, what's going on over here? He coming out the bathroom with his hair like that. Damn, what's that movie? What's that movie? Something about Mary. He's coming out the bathroom with his hair like that. Something about Mary shit like this. He got everywhere else his hair is bald or whatever the fuck hairstyle it is, but he got that one little tall hair sticking up right here. Like, what's going on over here? Something about Frost. I was like, oh man, I'm trying to tell you. That's why he's coming out the bathroom. They like, yo, what's good over here, Black Wolf? Like, if you think you got an obsession with this Jack Frost character, you might need some help. He's like, no, I don't have an obsession. I just wake up thinking about him. I go to sleep thinking about him. And while I'm asleep, I dream about him. That is not an obsession. That's what Black Wolf is gonna do. Put super glue on his hand. He said, "I'm gonna think about Frost forever." He put some glue on his hands. He put some super glue on his hands and said, "Nobody's never gonna stop me from thinking about Frost." Oh man, it's just my Frost obsession. He's sitting around in a dark room. He's like, wait. Yes, definitely. DM Salty Sack. I would show Salty Sack's IG right now, but I can't because we on the phone. He be sitting around in a dark room like this. Hold on, I'll show you what he's doing. He's sitting around like this in the dark room. Let me show you what he's doing. He's like this. Shout out to Anthony Juarez with the $9.99 drop. No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. He's sitting around in the dark room like this. He's like, Mama, there's this man. His name is Frost. Jack Frost. I think about him all the time. Woo! He just sitting around in a dark room like this. Jack Frost. Please, Jack Frost. Acknowledge me. I'm gonna go get the super glue. I'm gonna put it on my hands. And then I'm gonna massage my peen. Nobody's gonna stop me from thinking about Jack Frost. That's all I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. I'm gonna think about Jack Frost until Jack Frost shows me some attention. Sitting around like this. This is how you sit around. Jack Frost. Oh, Jack. Jack Frost. Oh, Jack. What we gonna do, Frost? This is how he's sitting around in his house. Jack Frost. Ooh, Jack. Jack, please come over to see Black Wolf. Like, what the hell is going on with this guy? Whose kid is he? What the hell? We need Jack Frost. Ooh, Jack. That's what he's doing. He's like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? He's just doing that. He's just sitting around in the dark, rubbing himself. What's going on with you, homie? His friends is like, yo, look, man, you gotta do something different. There has to be more to life than Jack Frost. There has to be. It just has to be. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. They're not letting me see all the drops, so I want to apologize that I'm not going to be able to call everybody drop that did a super chat. They just not letting me see them. Like right now, all I can see is Anthony Juarez for $9.99, but I know he did two $99.99 drops. I want to apologize to everybody else. Don't worry, we're going to call all the drops out on the show tonight. So I could call out the rest of the drops. Shout out to Anthony Juarez with the $9.99 drop. Shout out to Anthony Juarez again with the $20 drop. Actually, I think the previous one was. Shout out to Salty Sax Creation with the $20 drop. Shout out to NetStars Live with the $5 drop. Shout out to Tanya from Harlem with the $5 drop. Shout out to P from Jersey. We got a lot of people from places with the $5 drop. And shout out to Dave Brown with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Don't let nobody lie to you. Whether you like, comment, subscribe. I just like the fact that y'all guys pull up, y'all spend some time over here. Thank you very much. Please, if you see people, when y'all, this is what I need y'all to do when y'all go to other chats. I need y'all to drop some Frost. I need y'all to drop some BBNs in the house. And then when people come try to talk crazy to you, right, woohoo. That's how we dealing with the haters. So I need y'all to, I don't know what chat y'all gonna be in today, right? So go to the chat, be respectful. We love the other YouTube content creators, even if they're a douchebag. Go to the other chats, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop BBN, you're gonna drop some Frost, and then when somebody come at you and talk crazy, you're gonna put their name, put at, and write woohoo. Because basically they're saying that they giving themselves a handy J because they on Jack's dick. With that being said, if you got today we're gonna bring something home for the kids and for the significant other. So if you got a wife and your wife got you, each one of y'all should be bringing something home for the other. Don't got to be expensive. Just something to say that I miss you today. And we also going to bring something home for the kids. Don't got to be expensive. It'll be $5 damn. But just to say, I love you. And you don't got a job. And you can't buy shit for yourself. So I saw this thing. And I wanted to get it for you. There you go. Go enjoy it. Get out of here, you whippersnapper. So this is the type of energy that we're going to have today. The type of energy we're going to have today is that we're going to try to encourage, we're going to try to show other people how much we appreciate them and appreciate their life. And we're happy that they're in our lives. That's what we're going to do. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. I tried to hit the button. I'm out.